right. Hello, Cujo. Always first. NPC user. Huck Stewie. E Blue Bell. Swifty King. Kenneth Shavely. Brown Plaka. Jason Randall. Wrangle. Salvador Padlan. Miracle Survivor. Carla Haps. Dino Skino. Rhoda was cracking. It's cracking, everybody. All the usuals on here tonight. You saw the title, and I'm going to talk to you about that. As you can also see, too, the goatee coming in all nice. Got all faded up, hooked up. Got everything all lined up just right. By the doctor, my barber. So, yes, indeed. Thank you, JoJo. I appreciate that. Gonna wait till a few more people get in here. Hopefully get about 100 in here. The way the people watching is going up, I'm pretty sure we should probably get quite a few people in here now. That's right, them Raiders. Thank you, Miracle Survivor. I appreciate that. Let's see who's all in here. All right. Robert Valdez was cracking. That's right. Hit them thumbs ups. Those of you that are new to the show and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Let's do this. That's right, Chili Contest winner. Can't nobody say this one's crooked. I had a professional hook it up. Yes, indeed. But then again, like I said, man, I don't think there's a single goatee in the world that's perfect. What's up, Joe Prada? Joe Bala, Joe Prada. I see you, homie. Oh, Lisa Patriot, I'm your internet crush. That makes me happy. It makes me smile. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. Yep. You know. Lisa Patriot, am I looking handsome tonight? Camino Dog, we're going to be talking all about that. Thank you, Lisa. We're going to be talking all about the wrenches right now. I said, I'm just waiting to hit that 100 mark, and then I'm going to begin. But I'll probably just go ahead and get into it right now since, there's about 94 people in here. All right, everybody, here's the deal. Several months ago, after I gave my opinion piece on a certain individual, there started to become a lot of large volume of trolls that were coming into the live, and a lot of people were getting upset about it. Me personally, I was just fucking with them, laughing at them and talking shit back to them, but there was a lot of people that were getting upset. A lot of those people that used to join these lives aren't here today, but a lot of you still are, and you could probably remember those days. The very first wrench that was given to anybody on this channel was Wino, a.k.a. Sella Life. Sella Life was the first one to get a wrench, okay? Next thing you know, I just started handing out wrenches like candy. I just started handing them out to all these different people. Other people were saying, hey, man, this dude's tough. He's a diehard follower of PBR. Give him a wrench. Give this guy a wrench. Give this girl a wrench. Let's get a wrench. Everybody get a wrench. So the wrench thing became somewhat of a, I don't know. I guess some people feel that they feel more part of the show if they have a wrench. But honestly, to God, everybody, that's really not what the wrench is for. The wrench is basically to keep everybody safe from being attacked. Keep everybody, keep the trolls out of here. Keep the spammers out, stuff. Because if you get a bunch of people that come into your lives and they start spamming, you can actually get a strike against your channel. You can get demonetized. All this other stuff can happen to you. Not only that, but you know, there's a lot that goes on YouTube. There's a lot of mentally ill people that watch these channels, as you guys already know. So my moderators for my channel was a means to assist me with all of that, to where I could just look at you guys and I could just talk. Every now and then I would have one of my moderators shoot me a text message and tell me, you know, hey, this person said this, you might have missed it. And yeah, that was it. So moderators were here to help. But what's happened of late is I've been getting a lot of feedback. As you guys know, I've been getting a lot of feedback from people in DMs. I've been getting some feedback from people on Messenger, emails, various spots, saying that the mods are out of control. And they've shown me like several situations where somebody would simply say something like, go Lakers. Next thing you know, they got hidden and blocked. I'm not going to say who or what or point fingers, but it has happened. I've seen it happen. Other people would simply say something like, man, you looking a little tired today, JD, or damn, you lost weight, and they would get hidden and their comment deleted. So it was getting out of control, and I tried to fix the situation by doing a poll, doing a vote, and the vote was pretty much, I think it was pretty much tied on yeses and nos to get rid of the moderators. So I decided to keep them around a little while longer. But what I had done is I got at all my moderators and I left a list of things to look out for. Get rid of these things if you see them, because number one, I don't care what you say about me. And some people could say whatever they want, say that I have a thin skin. I have a very thick skin, okay? But it's when somebody comes on here and they start talking trash about my dead mother, let me tell you guys something. My dead mother is not here to defend herself. When somebody comes on here and talks bad about Nathan, a child who was sexually abused with me, we were both sexually abused, mentally and physically and emotionally abused by these people. As I've told you of late, since I've done research and I've gotten more deeper into this, there is a possibility that he's still alive. Whether he is or he isn't, he is not here to defend himself either. So when you have people talking about those two individuals, it's kind of unfair because those people are not here to defend themselves. You want to call me fat? You want to call me double chin, man boobs, punk, bitch, loser, safe side, or all? I don't care. But when you talk about two people that are not here to defend themselves, that's really what the wrenches were for stuff like that. I have since taken some measures to alleviate a lot of that. Okay, I'm not going to say any more about that, but I've taken some measures to alleviate a lot of that. So there's really no need for 30 freaking moderators in this live anymore. But let me tell all of you that were my moderators, I love each and every one of you to death. You guys are my family. You're my friends. I appreciate everything that you had done for me and have done for me and continue to do for me. I appreciate your endless and unwavering support. I know you don't agree with everything I say all the time, but I appreciate you nonetheless, and I know you appreciate me. I don't want anybody to personalize this and think that, well, I didn't do anything wrong. I never abused the wrench. I don't want nobody to think that. I just felt that in order to keep it fair, I just pulled all the wrenches. So all the wrenches are gone. Okay, maybe down the road, as time goes on and this channel grows, because we are growing. This channel's growing every single day. Just in the last 24 hours, I think I got probably over 20 new subs. Okay? In that time, we'll figure out how maybe we could have maybe a couple of moderators here or there. So I don't want anybody to feel that any of you did anything wrong. I know that you guys were all looking out for me, and sometimes people's comments accidentally got deleted. You thought you were hitting on one comment that you felt was offensive, but accidentally hit the wrong one. There have been some people that have left the channel behind that, but now you don't have to worry. Now you could just sit back and enjoy the show, and you don't have to worry about looking out for all these comments that are inappropriate, because you're not going to see most of those things that we've been talking about anymore. Just trust me when I say that. Soy tu padre, you'll see. Trust and believe. Everybody just pay attention tonight, okay? Pay attention tonight, and you'll see what I have done to eliminate the problem. Because you won't be seeing a lot of that shit on here any longer. You know, the wonderful thing about technology and the wonderful thing about these lives and the YouTube studio and the tools that I possess are that I could do a lot of things to eliminate a lot of this weird stuff. And I've done that. So give me a pat on the back for that. Okay. Certain things that people say and they repeat it and they say it over and over and over and over again. That's history. That stuff is gone. I'm like that little kid in Twilight Zone. I sent all that shit to the cornfield. It's gone. It's out of here. Out of here. Damian Vargas, you're pretty close, yes. But guess what? You guys can all continue to call me a double chin, man boobs, fat punk, lame bitch, race traitor, all that stuff. You can continue to say that. If you don't believe me, go ahead and put it in the comment right now, and you'll see for yourself. You could still call me all those insults. You just can't talk about my mother because she's not here to defend herself. And you can't talk about Nathan. You shouldn't be talking about abused children anyways. But whatever. And that's all it is. Sorry, trolls. Sorry if I broke up your little party. Your little dick. No life. Living at your grandma's house party. It's over. Sorry. You and Big Chivo, a.k.a. Big Tits on his back as he's getting a dick up his ass on the S&Y yard. And Fat and Sloppy, a.k.a. I haven't seen my dick since I was 6 years old. And all the rest of you weirdos have nothing to say anymore because I fixed that. I silenced you. I've cut out your tongue is what I've done. I cut your fucking tongue right out. Your tongues are cut out. You know what I mean? I pulled out your teeth. I've cut out your tongues. You couldn't even swallow me cock and balls and all the way to the fucking pelvic bone. You can't do that anymore. None of it. It's gone. Gone. So now you're going to have to get a hobby, you know? Take up fucking finger painting or, I don't know. See how far you could stick your finger up your ass. See if you can actually feel your spine. I don't know, something. Come up with a hobby because your days of having fun on this channel are over. Speaking of trolls, I have another topic that I wanted to talk about. You guys ready to hear about this latest one that, courtesy of my man, Mr. Kenneth Shavely, had sent me a video from DIY with Dean. Are you guys all familiar with DIY with Dean? Anybody? Is anybody a fan of DIY with Dean? Nope, Pete Carbajal, I have never sweat on here at all. I do all my sweating when I'm at work making money. When I'm on these lives, this is my unwind period and time to shine. Okay, DIY with Dean recently, and go check him out if you guys haven't seen this video that he did. Apparently, he found Jesus. Okay. Apparently, he's had a confession. He did his video. Sorry, the Chinese food's coming up right now. Apparently, he made a confession video apologizing to all the people that he's been tormenting over 7-8+ years. Yeah, he deleted all his videos except for the one apology, of which I don't know if he deleted that one yet or not. Who knows? Okay, but he apologized to Big Sid. He apologized to Savage Studios, 1090 Jake, Big Herc, After Prison Show. But here's the thing that he did. Here's the thing that he admitted, which is pretty remarkable that he would admit to something like that because it's a crime, right? He admitted to doxing people's addresses. He's admitted to creating multiple profiles and trolling people's lives, trolling people's channels. He admitted to calling people's work, calling people's jobs. He's admitted to trying to get people fired, trying to get people hurt. He admitted to all these things in this tell-all whistleblowing video that he did, and he said he was a part of an organization of people that do that to all these channels. Now, he really didn't go into detail about why he was doing it or if he was being paid to do it, but he might have been getting paid to do it to certain people. Of course, he's probably not going to admit that part because that's also a crime. That would be like me telling you guys, hey, man, I just shot the dude next door. I just want to come clean, everybody. I just put a bullet right in his forehead. So, yeah, I don't think that if you watch his video, he looks like he has a lot more to say, but he's not saying it. Probably because he knows that he'll be in some deep shit if he does that. Here's the reason why I'm bringing this up to all of yous, okay? As you guys know, I have had like a small band of idiots. I like to call them fucking Jackass and his merry men or merry boys because that's what they are, they're boys. I've had a small band of people that have been disrupting this channel and have been working like the Dickens to get under my skin for months now. And the funny thing about them is it's so easy to silence everybody because the minute this live is over, that's it. I go back to my life. A phone number that they got a hold of me, a phone number they have of me and they got a hold of was like a Google Voice number. And somebody calls that bad boy every day, like 20, 30 times a day. And they still call it. The last time they called me was on Tuesday, which is a couple days ago. They send me emails. They go into my IG. They try to get me to click on videos. They tell me I have a package waiting for them at a UPS office somewhere. They do all kinds of stuff. Little did they know that I'm not as stupid as some of these other people that have these channels. That all they have is YouTube. They don't have anything else, and they got not a lick of intelligence on them. They just have good optics. Good optics that people like to see. I'm a little different. I'm a little more savvy and up on the times when it comes to scams and all this stuff. So, could it be possible that DIY with Dean was one of the handful of people that have been causing a ruckus on this channel? Could he possibly be the one that sent me a text message talking about raping my nieces and all that stuff like that. Could he have been the one who threatened Kenneth Shavely's nieces? Could it be him? Who knows? I don't know, because he didn't admit to that. Whether he's ever trolled my channel or not, I have no idea. But the greatest question would be, someone asked me, JD, would you forgive DIY with Dean if he gave you a public apology or he reached out to you on the low and apologized to him? Well, let me tell you guys this. It would really depend on what he said. Let me just tell you that. It would depend on what he said. If he was one of the people that was talking about Nathan, or he was one of the people that was talking about my mother, I'd probably tell him to go fuck himself. I'm just keeping it real. I would probably tell him to go fuck himself, and I would tell him that God forgives. I don't have to, so fuck off. Just keeping it real with you guys, because I take that kind of stuff seriously. When you talk about my mother, who, for what you guys don't understand, is that woman died a horrible, slow, painful death. Okay? A slow, horrible, painful death. She died. I had to sit on the other end of a phone in a federal prison and listen to this woman just waste away in agonizing pain for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks until she finally lost control of her mind. So would anybody expect me and tell me, wow, you're a horrible person, JD, for not forgiving somebody apologizing to you? Do I really need to forgive that? Do I? I don't need to forgive anything. That's the great thing about being a freedom-loving American. Being a freedom-loving American means that I don't have to forgive anybody. I could tell you to go fuck yourself, even if you're on your knees crying. That's what it means to have true freedom. Now, if he was just on here talking shit and laughing and joking and calling me fat man boobs and stuff like that, yes, I would probably forgive that. But if he was one of the people that got on that, let's turn the thumb screw on JD about his abuse as a child, because we don't know if we believe him or not, but we're just going to pretend we don't believe him just because we want to get under his skin and we want to ruin his life and we want to ruin his message and his journey and his quest to help people. We want to ruin all that. We don't know if it's true or not because we have no proof one way or the other, but we're going to turn the thumb screw anyways. If he was on that train, I'd probably tell him to go fuck himself. I'm just keeping it real, people. I'm sorry. You guys can call me cold and heartless, but I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm just being honest with you. I don't think that he'll ever apologize to me about anything. But I've noticed that it's gotten quite a bit quieter, a lot more quiet around here in the last couple of lives. Is it just me, or have you guys noticed that? Have you guys noticed it's gotten a lot quieter around here? Has anybody noticed that? I'm scrolling through the comments. I don't see anything in here at all. Now, mind you, I just fixed a lot of things about 10 minutes before I went live. When I was getting rid of the moderators, I fixed some things. So don't say, well, you use the tools. No, I just now use the tools, but I went live a couple of lives back and I haven't seen anything. Now, I know that it's not only him. I know there's others, but he was probably one of them. That's probably why there were so many of them at once. But what are you guys' thoughts on that? Let me ask all you guys this question, because DIY with Dean was a huge parody channel. Do any of you think that it's possible that he could be Big Chivo himself? That he could possibly be Big Chivo himself? Do any of you think that maybe that's possible? Yep. See, possible, right? It's very possible that he could be Big Chivo. If he was to come out and say that he was, that would be a huge thing. Because what you guys don't know about this Big Chivo guy, is he's a troll that goes across multiple genres. He goes across multiple genres and disrupts shit all over the place. Various different genres. So, who knows, man? Who knows? But anyways, I wish DIY with Dean. I wish him well. I wish him Godspeed. If he's truly found the Lord, I hope he sticks to it, because many people come out and say that they're Christians and they found the Lord and they've been born again and saved and just backslide just as fast as they went into it. So we'll see. Thank you, Mike Adams. I appreciate it. Love the Michael Myers mask. But we'll see, man. Like I said, we'll see. What's up, Joey? So on to the next. And this right here is the moment that I've been waiting for. The moment that some of you guys been waiting for. What's up, Joey? How are you doing? Frankie Trevino, thank you for that $4.99. Saludos back at you, my boy. With respect, homie. Look, everybody. Look what I got. I got the ghost hunting equipment. Got the little meter. This right here is a little ghost hunter watch that you got to wear. A little ghost microphone. I got the EMF temperature paranormal research meter right here. There it is. Oh, and I got a little glow-in-the-dark keychain. Little glow-in-the-dark keychain right here. And got a little, looks like a little flashlight pin. Ooh. Ace Block. Someone sent you that anonymously? No. This stuff was purchased because of you guys' donations. The donations you guys send me here on the lives purchased all this stuff so that I could do a live ghost hunting episode for all of you guys at the most haunted hotel in the state of Oklahoma, which is called the Skirvin Hilton, on the 10th floor, where the hostess with the mostest is Ghost is supposed to be up there slapping NBA basketball players around. What's that basketball player's name with the big old beard? Harding. Anytime Harding comes into this city to play the Thunder, he refuses to stay at that hotel. They had to finally, the whole NBA, because there was so much shit going on in that hotel. The whole NBA pulled their contract from the Skirvin, and they all now stay at the 21C hotel. Harden said he was in bed and he was getting smacked in the face. That's what he said. And then there was another basketball player. He was one of them dudes that's from like Russia or the Ukraine or something. He came running out of his room. He said somebody was in his closet crying. Oh, thank you, Gina. Thank you for the $5. He said somebody was in his closet crying. I don't even know how to put all this stuff back in now. I'm just going to go ahead and set it over here. I'm thinking about doing something for this keychain. Oh, what's up, Dubs? Dubs is in here? Yeah, don't worry, Dubs. We're dealing with straight ghosts. I know how to take a lot of, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I know how to take a lot of measures to protect myself in these kind of things. Trust and believe me when I tell you guys this, okay? I would never steer you guys wrong, but trust and believe that I know how to prevent some stuff, man. So I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to scare anybody and have anybody thinking I'm a freaking devil worshiper or nothing. But yes, I know how to protect myself in these matters. But anyways, I'm thinking about doing something with this keychain. What do you guys think? You think something should be done with this keychain? Maybe I could do some kind of a contest, or I don't know. We could do some kind of a fundraiser or something like that, or some kind of a game show during this hotel. Maybe I can do some kind of a quiz Saturday morning after or Sunday morning after I stay at the hotel, and whoever can come up with the most information regarding the Skirvin Hotel or the haunted hotel, if you can answer the questions right, I can send you this keychain, or I can keep it for myself. I don't really wear keychains, though, to be honest with you. Yeah, maybe a drawing contest. We'll see what happens. You know what? I'll put it to a vote. I'll bring it to the PBR car and I'll let you guys decide. Because guess what? You guys bought all this stuff. You guys understand that, right? You guys bought all of this stuff. You purchased all of this. This is because of you guys. Because of the donations and everything like that I've told you that a lot of times you guys don't realize, man, but your donations, they do a lot of good. You know what I'm saying? You guys' donations do a lot of good. They do a lot of good. And I, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you to the fullest for making this happen. Getting this equipment. And if any of you guys are interested in any kind of like ghost memorabilia or any kind of ghost gear or anything like that, you can go to ghoststop.com. And it's pretty cool, man. They're pretty cool. They're out there in Florida. Pretty cool people, man. They actually called me, and they didn't have to do this, guys, right? So they called me the other day and told me that UPS won't ship to my P.O. box. So they told me, you paid for all this postage to get it like next day. He said, but we're not going to send it to you UPS. We're going to refund you the money. We're going to send it to you U.S. Postal Service, and you'll get it in a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, look, they could have sent it to me through the regular post office and I would have never noticed. I'd have just ripped it out of the box. I wouldn't have said, hey, man, this is a postal box. I wouldn't have even known. Oh, Cheryl, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad that my PBR ladies love me. I love you guys too, just as much as you love me. You guys are awesome. I heard that, Dubs. I heard that. I heard it. Cheryl's a wonderful lady, man. You should have seen the stuff, everything that Cheryl sent me. I a few weeks back, I did a live about it, but I got a bottle of Wine Country wine. What's up, Steph? Good to see you on here. I got a bottle. She sent me a bottle of, she brought me a bottle of wine from the Central Valley in Central California. I'm going to be drinking that bottle on November 23rd. You guys are going to hear all about November 23rd. It's a very, very important day, and I'm going to be doing a special show that day. I'm going to hear all about it. Anthony, thank you for the $4.99. Let's get this contest going. Yes. Get it going. Dude, man, you got to check out St. Augustine, Florida. My chick made it up there and got a ghost tour. Of my God, there were so many photos, like the creepiest stuff you can possibly catch on the film. Yeah, I've never heard of it, man, but hey, I'm down to check it all out. Dubs, what are you going to be doing later? Are you at work, Dubs? Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Manute. It was nothing, hey, Manute, there was nothing against anybody in the PBR car that were moderators. It's like I said, it's nothing personal. I've taken some steps in order to curb the stuff that, like I said, that was uncalled for and inappropriate and didn't belong here. I'm not going to allow somebody to come on here and talk shit about people that can't defend themselves here. So I fixed a lot of that. So there's really no need to have like 50 mods on here anymore. So I just got rid of all of them. But I love each and every one of you that were my moderators this whole time. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing changed and none of you did anything wrong. But I got this, okay? Trust and believe Big JD got this under control. Got it under control. John McHugh, in your own words, brother, I got your 6. I got your 6, brother. And I'm glad you saw that too, Noodles, because you were probably looking at like, damn, what happened to my wrench? Did I fuck up or something? Nah, you didn't do nothing wrong, Noodles. And sorry I haven't had time to talk to you, bro. I could tell you this. I haven't had time to do any fucking thing. I went and got my haircut and my face and everything all fixed up today. I was falling asleep on my barber. Thank you, John. I was literally falling asleep on my barber, man. She was just like, damn. She goes, you okay? You all right? Are you sick? You ain't got the Rona, do you? I'm like, no, man. I watched the sunrise coming home and shit. And I work a lot of hours, man. And I work in a very high stress environment. I'm actually thinking about transferring to a different department in the same company, so that I can have more time to do videos and I can have more time to do lives with you guys. Because I feel like, even though my subs aren't going down, but I feel like that I'm letting a lot of you down by not giving you quality content as much anymore. That Mexicans for Trump video, man, shit. You guys realize that I recorded that last Saturday, but I just now had a chance to edit it the other day? That's how long it took. And then I ended up getting that footage after I was telling somebody that I was just thinking about doing that. because I got a lot of homies and a lot of homegirls that I used to run amok with in the streets. We're talking, these people been to prison. These people were on dope. These people were gangbanging and everything. And it's a trip because I see them in my Instagram and on my Facebook, and they're all Trump supporters now. And they're all, like I said, puro Chicano, puro Mexicano. And they're all like Trump 2020. Almost every single one of them. It's a trip, except for a couple. So I started to wonder, like, what the hell? What's going on, man? How are so many, like, people that the media call Latinos, how are they supporting Donald Trump if Donald Trump's a bit white supremacist? So I started talking to a lot of them. They started telling me all their reasons. So I decided to do a piece on that. I felt you guys would want to see that. You know what I mean? David, thank you for the $20 or the $2. Hate ghosts, but love the content. Well, I love you too, David. Love all of yous. You know what I'm saying? It's just like look, I got a video I'm going to drop for you guys tomorrow. I want you guys to all check it out. It's called What Trump Means to People in America, or What Trump Means to People. I haven't come up with a name yet. I basically answer a lot of the questions that people were giving me, some DMs and text messages I've been getting regarding that video, Mexicans for Trump. Some people felt that I was misleading them. Oh, there's no Mexicans, there's no Chicanos or anybody. There ain't no Latinos that are voting for Trump. Where the fuck have you been living? Because there's literally thousands of them that are voting for Trump. I'm not even kidding, man. You guys should do your research a little more on Instagram and take a look around. I got this dude named Bam. He's from a movement called Lexit, Latinos Exiting the Democratic Party. Are any of you guys familiar with that group? Go check it out. Open your eyes to what's going on around you and ask yourself, what the hell is going on? Okay? That's all I ask people to do on this channel. I ask people to ask themselves, instead of getting triggered, I like to tell the men on this channel, turn the estrogen faucet off for a minute. Take a deep breath. Have a little bit of objectivity and listen to what I'm saying, but ask yourself what is going on. But the biggest question I like to ask everybody that complains, Trump's the devil, he's Hitler, he's a white supremacist. I always ask them, well, has the Gestapo knocked at your door and taken you to a concentration camp? Well, no. Well, then what the fuck are you talking about? Has your life changed at all in 4 years? Has it gotten better? Has it gotten worse? Well, we got this COVID. Aside from COVID, let's pretend COVID never happened. Has your life changed for the worst in the last 4 years? Can anybody answer that question for me on here right now? Give me an example on how your life has gotten worse in the last 4 years. Life after hell? Exactly. Trump doesn't have any bearing on my life either. I mean, he's the president. He's like one branch of the government. He's one branch of the government. Whether he does good or whether he does bad, he's only one part of the government, you know? You know what he's like? He's like, let's say you live in your house and you have a leaky ceiling in your living room and water's dripping all over your floor. That's not going to affect your hardwood floor that's in your dining room. You feel me? Simple as that. It's just like you have the House of Representatives, you have the Senate, you have the judiciary branch, which is the Supreme Court, and you have the executive branch, 4 branches of government. And then, of course, you have the fifth estate, which is the media, but, you know, we're just talking about what's in the Constitution, okay? 4 branches of government. If one breaks down, the other 3 carries the weight. And if 2 break down, the other 2 carry the weight. That's the way the United States government has been set up according to the Constitution. That's why it's the greatest country in the world. That's why it'll never be anything less, unless, of course, people let all this weirdo far left bullshit to dominate this country will be decimated. For reals. I'm not a Republican, guys. I'm a libertarian, and I'm telling you, I come from a hardcore blue-collar Democratic family. And I'm telling you that this country will be decimated if you were to let like the AOCs and the Kamala Harrises and the Bidens take power. This country will fucking fall apart. Straight up. I don't want to have to prove it to you guys by saying, well, wait until Biden wins. I you know what I mean? I don't want to be the one to say I told you so, but plus Biden doesn't have a lick of fucking sense, guys. You're exactly right, Tyler Schuler. Yes, it is. The government is. The Constitution and the way that it was designed is not. It was designed to be something that it had turned into something totally opposite of what it was designed to be. But think about Joe Biden, everybody, right? I'm gonna do my Joe Biden impersonation, guys. Okay. All right. Picture this: Joe Biden's in the White House. He's been elected president. We just get attacked by Iran somewhere in the Persian Gulf. So all of his advisors run into the Oval Office to tell him, Joe, or Mr. President, we're under attack. Here's Joe Biden. Huh? What do you mean we're under attack? We're under attack. Oh, come on, man. We know we got to stop Trump in 2016. Mr. President, it's 2021 and you're the president now. Oh. Well, come on, man. We got to bomb Russia. That's how stupid this fucking dude is. You know what I mean? That's how fucking burnt the fuck out he is. Burnt to a crisp. Burnt to a crisp. Rita Alvarez, you want to talk about Chucky's Bride? I could turn that into a political joke, too. You guys ever notice that the Chucky's Bride doll kind of looks like Hillary Clinton? I used to always think that when I used to watch that when it first came out. WD. Biden's not like that? If you had to choose between Savage and Biden, oh, man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a pretty tough one right there. Have you guys been hearing about all the Britney news that's been going on lately? Brittany K, Savage's ex-old lady. Boy, does she have an interesting story to tell. I don't want to be the one to talk about it because I said that I'm pretty much done with that. But wow, man. Wow. That's all I could say is fucking wow. You know? And by the way, somebody recently told me that I need to finally settle down and get married. Pretty soon here, I'm going to be buying some property. Hopefully, if all goes well, sitting on 10 acres of land. Once I own my own home, then hopefully the right gal will come along. I'm kind of squeezing all these topics in here because we got about 10 minutes left. I've been running around all day long and been running on 4 hours of sleep as usual. But what you guys don't know is that all of this, like I said, is going to a good cause, man. It's like I'm really doing the right thing here completely. CH, you shouldn't be surprised at how many people. Let me tell you something, CH. When you see Donald Trump pardoning Alice Marie Johnson, an African American lady who was busted for selling crack, he gave her a full pardon. Basically, Alice Marie Johnson can own a firearm, can vote, she can run for public office. Donald Trump pardoned that woman. How many people has Barack Obama pardoned from the streets? We're not talking about Chelsea Manning. We're not talking about all the hacks that run around, that sniff the seats of the celebrity elite power structure, you know, all the fist fucking, blood drinking weirdos. We're talking about average, everyday people that were from the streets. Like Alice Marie Johnson, who got busted for selling crack and went to the feds. Donald Trump pardoned her. He didn't commute her sentence. He didn't give her clemency. He pardoned her. Pardoned. The only pardon that I can remember that Barack Obama did was Chelsea Manning. Do you guys know who Chelsea Manning is? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's who he pardoned. Oh, and I think he also pardoned, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't want to be the one who spreads fake news, but somebody told me that Barack Obama pardoned the American Taliban guy. Is that true? Is that true? Did he pardon the American Taliban guy? Abu Antar, Chelsea Manning may be a hero, but we're talking about people from the streets. We're talking about people from the streets. Give me somebody that Barack Obama pardoned who was selling crack in Chicago, or selling crack in Houston, or selling crack in Los Angeles. Can anybody tell me anybody that Barack Obama pardoned that was from the streets? Because I could give you 3 people that Donald Trump let out of prison and pardoned that were from the streets. I see people getting triggered right now. Why can't you just accept the fact that the Democrats, the Obamas, the far left, and all the fist fucking blood drinking pedophiles and all the rest of the weirdos don't give a shit about you? What's it going to take for you to see that those people don't care about you? Are you going to have to stand in a soup line and a toilet paper line to see it? Like I told you, I can't even vote right now. Just so you guys know, I can't even vote right now. But I could tell you this. If I could vote, I would never in a million fucking years vote for a hair-sniffing fucking weirdo and a prosecutor from California. Okay? Call me a white supremacist, but I'm not going to vote for a prosecutor from California, the state that locked me up for fucking almost 20 years, and a hair-sniffing weirdo that says that 8-year-old boys can become transgender if they want, if they choose that. Sorry, guys. Not going to do it. And if that makes me a bad guy, everybody, then I guess I'm a bad fucking guy. I'd rather be a bad guy, not taking the side of that weirdo shit, than to take the side of that weirdo shit and be a weirdo. Don't know what to tell you on that one, people. Don't know what to tell you guys, but no way am I going to vote for a fucking prosecutor from California. No fucking way, man. Oh, God. No fucking way. No way. No way, man. Anybody that tells me that on here, you're insulting my intelligence. Is all you're doing. You're insulting me and you're insulting Dubs. Hell yeah, she laughed putting people in jail, Lisa Patriot. She was locking up mothers that had no control over their kids and not being able to go to school. She was putting them in jail. I mean, look, people, you really got to do your research on this stuff. You really got to do some research on it. I'm telling you, mark my words. John McHugh, thank you for the $4.99. The media called Hunter's pipe a crack one, but that looked like broken windows. Hell yeah. Hunter Biden's a fucking corrupt piece of trash. It's like his father. A lot of shit going on, man. How about all the restrictions? You guys heard about this one? What's that chick's name that's the governor of Michigan? What's her name? Fucking Gretchen Whitmore. What's her name? What's that governor in her name's like Whitmore or something, right? The governor of Michigan. What's her name? You know, the one that all the celebrity elite power structure and all the media is frothing at the mouth over. Gretchen Whitmer. This bitch in Michigan. I'm sorry, ladies. Ladies are on here. Sorry I said it. But this bitch that runs Michigan, Gretchen Whitmore, shuts the whole fucking state down. Shuts the whole state down. But did you guys see the latest of what happened? Nobody can go to the lake. Nobody can go out and do anything. But guess what? Gretchen Whitmore and her husband fucking strolling down the lake in their speedboat, laughing their balls off, drinking some Cristal. Did you guys hear about that? Have you guys heard about that shit? You want to know my favorite one? All the all the fucking beauty salons, nail salons, everything like that, all in San Francisco, all shut down. Guess what? Video footage of Nancy Pelosi getting her hair and her nails done in a salon that's shut down due to COVID. Oh, they keep rolling, people. They keep rolling. Diane Frankenstein, a.k.a. Diane Feinstein, but Diane Frankenstein, running around in the airport with no mask on. Senor Tiburon. Interesting. Yeah, Jim F., do you see any mods on here? No, there's not. Lisa Patriot, me and you are king and queen above those weirdos. Believe that. In spirit. That's real deal Holyfield. But anyways, it's been a fun hour with you guys. It's nice to be able to share the ghost hunting stuff with you. I hope you guys can join me on Saturday night at the Skirvin for a live ghost hunting experience. And again, I would like to say thank each and every one of you for all of your donations and support to this channel that made this possible. Thank you very much. Bradley Campbell Day, thank you for the $10. Dubs and JD, keeping it cracking. Much love and respects. Have a good night. You too as well. Rita Alvarez, thank you for loving my lives. Our lives love you. So remember, everybody, in this time of a pandemic, make sure that you all continue to practice social distancing. Keep yourselves safe. Don't spit in the wind. Don't sneeze in the wind. Wear your mask. Don't wear your mask. Whatever it may be. You guys live your lives, love life. Keep it going. Keep it strong. Understand that even though we may not all agree on anything, the beauty of the debate is that we have the liberty to debate without getting our heads chopped off. Now that's a beautiful thing, isn't it, everybody? And on that note, I'm out.